Hi everybody, I'm Miss Messy, and I would like to welcome you all today to Get Messy NL, where I'm going to teach you all kinds of fun things over the next few weeks. So I'd like to get started with a new letter. So each time you watch me, we'll be learning a new letter of the alphabet and the sounds that they make, and we'll also do a little craft and read a story of that particular letter. So today, I have my little magic owl box. Let's open it up and see what kind of goodies are inside. I have a letter. Da, 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 da. We are going to work on the letter A. You're right, friends, the letter A. So I would like to teach you how to make a letter A. First, to my trusty whiteboard here. And I picked a nice red marker today to write our letters. So uppercase letter A looks like this. You start at the top and you bring a stick down on a little bit of an angle. Start at the top again and bring a stick down. Now it kind of looks like a tent. And then you connect them through the middle. And that, my friends, is an uppercase A. You guys can try it at home too. Now to make a small a lowercase a, you make a circle like a ball. Okay? And then we don't want our ball to roll off our page, so we put a little stick. Boop. And now we have a lowercase a, so our ball doesn't roll away on us. Great, so I hope you boys and girls are going to practice making uppercase and lowercase a's with us today too. Let's see what my friend Leapfrog has to say about the letter A. We'll turn him on.
Every letter makes a sound. A says and A.
Did you hear that? The letter A has two sounds. Did you know that, boys and girls? So not only does the letter A make the sound A, like in apple, it also makes the sound A. So it says its own name. The letter A's name is A. So he has two sounds, A and A.
Press the letter twice.
So let's listen to it again.
A says A. A says A.
Every letter makes a sound. A says A and A. Two sounds. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Leapfrog. What do I have in my mystery box today? I have some pictures to help us learn the sounds of letter A. We have an ambulance. Do you hear the sound A at the beginning of ambulance? We have apple. So A stands for apple. We also have angel. Hey, wait a minute. Angel. That's when the letter A says its name. A. Angel. Cool. Airplane. That's another A sound. Airplane. Look what this person has. An arrow. Do you see the arrow? This person is playing football, so they are an athlete. Do you hear the A sound in the beginning of athlete? Oh, we have one more in our mystery box. An alligator. Do you hear the A sound in alligator? Wow, we just learned so many different words that have the sound A in them. A or A. So let me find our A sound again so we can talk about that one more time. All right, I have two pictures. Apple and angel. You can hear the two sounds, right? Like Leapfrog taught us. Leapfrog said that A has two sounds. A and A. We found two things that have A and A. Two sounds that the letter A makes. So much fun in our mystery box today. Okay, let's put Leapfrog back in there so we can see what fun he's going to bring us tomorrow. So, let's read a story about the letter A, will we? I have a book called My A Book. And this book was written by Jane Belk Moncure, and it's illustrated by Colin King. When we say something is written by somebody, that means that they're the ones who wrote the words. And when we say they're illustrated, those are the people that drew the pictures. So now we're going to read this story together. My A book. Oh, Miss Messy loves to come and read with you all, boys and girls. I hope you're all staying safe at home with your moms and dads. I know we're in such a strange time right now. That's why I had to come out to Get Messy NL, so that I can help you boys and girls get through this hard times that we're having. All right, here we go. Little A had a box. I will find things that begin with my A sound, he said. Oh, here's little A. He's like me. I will put them into my sound box. Little A put on his hat and he went for a walk. Just like Miss Messy, we have a sound box. Wow, great minds think alike. He found apples. Apples, apples, apples. There they are on the tree. Did he put the apples into the box? Apples begin with the A sound, don't they? So he absolutely did. Okay, let's see what else little A does. Little A found an alligator. Did he put the alligator into his box with the apples? He did, because we learned from the Miss Messy box that A is in the word alligator. That's the sound, isn't it? Little A found ants, ants, ants. Did he put the ants into the box with the apples and the alligator? Of course he did, because they all have the A sound. Let's see what else little A found. Then little A found toy arrows. Guess where he put the arrows? Right in the little A box. He's so busy, isn't he? Next, little A found an anchor. And if you don't know what an anchor is right here, it's lowered into the water to help ships so that they don't float away in the water. It stops them from moving. Guess where he put the anchor? Where do you think he put it? Correctamundo. He put it in the A box. Now the box was so full, little A was trying to carry it. Look at all the A things sticking out of the box. The ants were in there and the arrows. Oh, but the anchor fell out. So many things going on in the little A box. The apples and the alligator fell out too. Now who will help me fill my box? Said little A. Oh my goodness, what a mess. I hope that someone comes along to help him, don't you? Just then, an astronaut came by. He said, I will help you, said the astronaut. Astronaut also begins with the sound of A, doesn't it? He said, we will fill your box. Guess what happened next? The astronaut took little A for a ride in his giant airplane. Wow, and we also learned that airplane begins with the sound of A, doesn't it? Up, 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 and away they went. The ants and the alligator, the arrows and the astronaut, the apples and the anchor. Everybody is in the picture. Wow. Little A was lucky to meet that astronaut. Can you read these words with little A? Let's see. Antlers, animals, acrobat. What's over here? Apron. Maybe Mom or Nan wears one of those in the kitchen. An acorn. And that's the letter A making his name sound. A. Ape. Angel. Wow, lots of fun words for the letter A. And then we have the alphabet. So here we are with letter A to start us off. Wow, what a great book to teach us about the sounds that letter A makes. I'm so excited about the letter A that now I want to make a craft with you all. Do you like making crafts? I hope so, because Miss Messy here at Get Messy NL loves to make crafts. It's my favorite thing to do. So what we're going to do is I have two little crafts to show you today, because if you don't have a pine cone, that's okay. If you come to find one somewhere along your travels, then you can absolutely make this craft some other time. So I'll show you this one first. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some red paint and we're going to paint our pine cone. We're going to pretend our pine cone is an apple, and we're going to paint all the parts of our pine cone. Of course, this is going to take some time to dry, so don't worry if it doesn't all get painted today. You boys and girls can paint your pine cones at any time you wish. Maybe you have something else in your home that could work instead of a pine cone. That's the shape of an apple. Maybe you have a sphere-shaped styrofoam ball that your moms or dads might use for crafts. And of course, that can be painted red to make an apple. Maybe you can ball up some paper and tape it, right, like a ball. And then you can paint the tape with red. There's all kinds of things that you can do if you don't have a pine cone. I just had a pine cone because one of my friends gave me a whole bag of pine cones to do some activities with. And when I seen that we were doing apple today, I thought, what a great idea. We're going to do apples, so I'm going to make an apple pine cone. Fun, hey? So, I almost have my pine cone painted red. So like I said, this might take you a little bit longer at home, and if it does, that's okay. I'm just trying to do it very quickly so all my friends that are watching with me today can see my red apple that I'm painting, okay? And I might need to wait and put another coat on it later if it's not fully dry. It's going to need probably 2 coats. And you know what? You could either add some glitter to it too. Maybe some red glitter would be fun. Wouldn't it? My goodness, there's so many different things that we could do to make our red pine cone super pretty. All right, do you see it's turning red? Cool, hey? Wow, I love my red pine cone. All right, so I do have to put some things underneath and do another coat of paint on there, but I just wanted you boys and girls to see a little example of what I mean to paint our pine cone red. Okay, so now that's going to be our apple. We're going to pretend that pine cone is our apple. And what does an apple need? Think about that for a second. An apple hangs on a tree. And it has to hang up there somehow. So here we have our apple. Right, our stem. An apple needs a stem, doesn't it? And it needs a little leaf. So I have some green construction paper here that I can use to cut out a little green leaf. And we have to use scissors, and scissors are a little bit sharp. So this might be a good idea for you to get your moms and dads or your adult in your home to help you cut out a leaf. And leaves are fun because they're all sorts of shapes and sizes. Okay, they don't have to be the same because they're all different. See, that's my leaf. And I'm just going to stick my leaf in the top of my apple. Oh my goodness, it's coming together. Do you see? How sweet. It looks like a little apple. And I'm going to hot glue that on there later so it doesn't fall off. But I just wanted to show you, boys and girls, what I mean to paint a pine cone red and put a little green leaf to be an apple. Super fun. Oh my goodness, I love painting and working with you, boys and girls. Okay, so next I want to show you a paper craft in case you don't have a pine cone. Okay, so if you have red construction paper, and if you don't have red construction paper and you only have white construction or white paper, you can get a red crayon and you can color it all red so that you have a red piece of paper. Then you're going to cut it in strips. And like I said, if you need an adult to help you with this part, but maybe you're practicing how to use scissors. And that's okay too if you're practicing, because I know it takes a lot of time to practice. Do you know, boys and girls, that I'm a teacher when I'm not at Miss Messy? I am. I teach little boys and girls like you all the time. So I love to teach boys and girls new things and little tricks. So if you're learning how to use scissors for the first time, I just want to teach you a little trick. Make sure that your thumb is up, okay? Thumb up to the sky and all the rest of the fingers go in there. But if you have your thumb up, that will help you. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Do you know that song? Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap. I used to sing that to my kindergarten class one time. And they would like to play along and go, open, shut them. Do you guys want to try with me? Can you do open, shut them with me too? Yay! Okay, let's try. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. That's fun, isn't it? Thank you for joining me on that song. I haven't sang that song in such a long time. I almost forgot. All right, so now we're going to make little loops with our strips of paper. So if your moms and dads have helped you do this, that's great. I'm going to use my stapler just for time, but you can also use glue and you can also use tape. So whatever you boys and girls have at home that works for you, it works for me too. So I'm going to staple my loop. Do you see this? So an apple is not flat, is it? Like if I look at my pine cone apple, it isn't flat. No way. An apple is round like a ball. It's actually a sphere shape. Yep, that's a cool word, isn't it? Sphere. That's what an apple is. An apple is a sphere shape. It's round. And an apple is called a three-dimensional shape. Whoa, Miss Messy is bringing some crazy words in here today. But yep, that's what an apple is. It's a three-dimensional shape. So it's not flat. So we need to make our shape three-dimensional too. So if you put your strip of paper inside the circle you just made, you can attach that piece using tape or glue once again. Okay, and I just used my stapler, and then I'm going to bring it up to the top of my apple. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, it's starting to look like an apple, isn't it? Just from putting those two pieces in there. Wow, I wonder, can I fit one more? So now I have to go in through another space on my apple. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, boys and girls. I'm going to use my stapler, but if you have glue or tape, you can use that too. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it's starting to come together. All right, let's see what this looks like. Wow, it is really starting to look like an apple, isn't it? I could probably put another piece in there, but I think I'm happy with the way that looks. See, they all crossed over each other. That's cool, isn't it? You can make your strips smaller or thinner so that they fit in easier. Wow, now we have a three-dimensional apple made. Super cool. And what do we say our apples need? Leaves. So another little trick I'm going to show you when you're making a leaf. If you want two of your leaves to be the same size, you take your construction paper and you fold them over like this so you have a little fold. And now if you cut a shape, it will automatically make the same shape 2 times. No matter how many times you fold over your paper, that's how many times it will make you the same shape. It's symmetrical. Let's see if it worked. So I have one shape that's folded over. Let's open it and see. Wow, it made me 2 leaves that were exactly the same. What a cool trick. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing because I want my leaves attached together. So I'm going to staple them, but you can glue them or you can tape them, whatever your moms and dads want to do. Now, I want to put this on the top of my apple. So I'm going to bend my leaves upward so that they stick up from my apple. That's another little cool trick. You can bend your paper and fold it ways to make it stand up and make it more three-dimensional. All right, let me stick on my leaves. All right. What do you think, boys and girls? We made an apple. Wow. I had so much fun with you, boys and girls, today, making apples and painting apple pine cones. Let me get it over here. And reading the A storybook. And finding out all the things that begin with the letter A in our mystery box. And listening to Leapfrog because he told us the 2 sounds that the letter A makes. What a wonderful day. So thank you, boys and girls. Thank you for coming to Get Messy today and seeing me. I wish that I could come out and see everybody, but unfortunately, I'm not allowed to leave Get Messy right now. I have to stay in isolation at Get Messy. But that's okay, because you know what? There's so many cool things to do here. I was painting plaster pets this morning. Oh my goodness, that was fun. And then, oh, I got slime in my hair yesterday. I made a big stretchy piece of slime and it popped and it went all in my hair. Took me so long to wash it all out, but I'm here. And I'm going to be back again with you another day to teach you the next letter of the alphabet. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope you are too. Please come back and see me again, Miss Messy at Get Messy NL. I hope you learned lots of things about the letter A today. Don't forget, the letter A has two sounds. Let me see if you can remember them. What's the first sound letter A makes? Ah, right. Good job. What's the second sound letter A makes? A. That's right. The letter A has a name and it's letter A. So it says A and A. Bravo, friends. And I hope you practice writing your letters at home today too. Practice making the letter A. Stick down, go back to the top, make a stick down so it kind of looks like a triangle top, and then connect them in the middle. And when you make your lowercase a, make a circle. And we don't want our ball to roll away off our page, so we have to put a stick to stop it from rolling off the page. Okay, boys and girls, Miss Messy is signing out until tomorrow. I can't wait to see you again and learn about the next letter of the alphabet, which is A, B. See you tomorrow to learn all about the letter B and the sounds it makes. Have a Get Messy day.